keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Husky! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score that...
In the Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified the resolve to bring home the apples. On the banks of Lake Washington, it's Husky Stadium. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Washington Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Washington Huskies trying to get back on top, coming off a strong season at 9-4. Jed Fish is starting to build back that roster. After his quarterback, Damon Williams, flirted with the transfer portal, he is back in purple and gold, and that is good news for the Huskies trying to build
the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll try the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. The running back has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams. Hauls it in. Oh, he got loose. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Makes the catch. It's Moss. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Quarterback keep. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And
sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll try to do it himself. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Cougars will have it 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Right down the middle. It's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Ends it off on the counter. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Throwing, Williams. The sure hands, it's Moss. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. 6. It'll be first down. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Gets it out quickly. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's Williams to throw. Williams open on the right side. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Husky. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab on the left. Spins away from the defense. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Cougars headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Under fire. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Pressure coming. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Touchdown, Washington! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. That's caught. It's Clemens.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Cougars want to crank the tempo. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Trying to find the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's looking to pass. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Cougars! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop and return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.